Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk. So we do have the available release. We are on the older version, however, because it did break the save. With the new version, though, there are two new scenarios that are available with the game to, I guess, take you on a completely different path than what this one does. So it's nice. I was kind of hoping something like that would be added because it has a pretty set schedule of events on this scenario. Obviously, the game can play a little bit when you have different choices, but for the most part, it's the same set game, but with different scenarios, and as long as they add more in there, I hope they add in some sort of a, like a sandbox type one with just random events that happen along the way. And maybe a random map that might make it a little bit more playable even, or if they just keep up with scenarios. Anyway, we're on day, what day is it? Day 28 right now. It's about to get very, very cold. It's going on 70 below at the minute. Everything else is fine, though. We've got plenty of food. Wood, we could get a little more wood. We're trying to work on that. Steel, we're okay. We have plenty of steam cores. Our food situation is perfect. We're actually making more food and making the good food. So yeah, everything's perfect. Well, perfect as it can be, minus 50 living in some shacks. We're working on this new... I don't get why people get hungry here. We're working on this new tech, this stereoscopic lenses, which will tell us this in-game event of this thing. And figure out what's going on with all of that. Once that tech is done, then we will be, well, we'll figure out what's going on. I think our biggest concern right now is going to be staying warm. Because we're staying reasonably warm right now, but when it goes down to 70 below, it won't be. We can go into overdrive, which will save us, probably. I'm not sure if it'll go long enough. We'll go up to 60 below after that. So it's going to get pretty cold. We do have a book of laws, however, we can throw in here. So let's throw one in. What do we want to do? Is there anything over here we should look at? We can always do new order. I'm concerned about this. Why it's all red and flamey? I guess because it's like a big deal. Instruction of the new order. All who voice outs will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue. I don't think I want to do this. Hope will never again be a problem. And if we get to the point where hope falls again, then we can do this. But right now, hope is fine. So we can build agitators with this one. What about the other path here? What do we need? Dueling law. Able to reduce discontent. What's this? Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Or the public house. Less discontent. Hope will rise. Yeah, a place to have a drink. Why don't we have one of those? Sure. Sign one of those. Let's build a public house. I'm going to throw it in somewhere if I can keep it warm. Nope, not over there. Maybe I can squeeze it in here and it'll stay warm-ish. That's a good spot for a house, though. Why is that lighting up? As if it needs to be in range of the fighting place? Okay, well, I'll stick it... Oh, it doesn't fit there. I'll stash it right here. Maybe there's some sort of joint thing with it. There must be. Okay, go over there. And let's pass some time here. Keep an eye on the wood situation. We could probably move this guy. Move him over. Instead of working this thumper, right? That's what he's doing. Yeah, don't work that anymore. Come over here and work this. It'll save a bunch of workers that can come and work the thumper. And it'll keep the wood constantly flowing in. Hopefully it's good in the long run. Only 185 trees here left. Which we'll be able to get. So, what's this? Runaway child, sir, a man is here to see you. He says his daughter ran away after the news of a storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she's always very impulsive. She scares easily. Father explains, I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. So if we stop, he will die too. Equip him, we give him 30 rations. Yeah, we can do that. We have food. Oh. Where's my cook place not working? Cookhouse. Why aren't you cooking food faster? Yeah, we want workers in there. Working in the public house. Why aren't you... Where is the cookhouse? Hey. Kids, get to work. Let me Since we have workers around, let's go ahead and have some workers work. We have all the adults staying at home, just watching while all the kids go in and work. What time is it? It's 3 in the morning, so if no food's going to get switched around right now, we can call the foreman in. Cost us rations. Or we can do an emergency shift. People don't like that. Oh, you know what we could do? I want to see what happens if... We can do this, right? No, nothing. Where is that? There's a guard tower. Here's one. Here. Right. Discontent will fall. Hope will rise slightly. Can we max out hope? Almost. But discontent is 0. Zero discontent. Can I, I want you back here. Are you not able to make... You've always been able to make food fine before. Put some engineers to work in there. Okay. Why'd it go up? It's also giving me this overcrowded medical facilities. Oh, there's 21 people. Okay. It was a 1 when we started this episode. Okay, so down to 4 people will go to work now, and it should get moved over pretty quickly. Alright, and it's going to get very cold. And it's 70 below. How are we doing? Yeah, we're cold. We're very cold. I'm curious, if I were to, like, double up a steam core. Like, let's say I put in a steam hub right here. Would it count as doubling up? And would that be a wise use of coal? I want to try. If it doesn't work, we'll just remove it. But we're going to try that. And see if that does us any good. I mean, we can put some of these things over here to keep places warm. I just didn't build wise enough. I didn't build them packed in enough to see if that does me any good. We can crank this thing up, of course. Oh, we have level 3, don't we? That might actually do it. 57 coal per hour. Let's keep an eye on the consumption. Right now it's fine. Yeah, it still didn't quite give me enough warmth. Still chilly everywhere. But another one of these, we'll see what that does. A second one. Oh, is it? Oh, it just increases the range. It doesn't increase the power of it at all. Hey, it's got to return. We got lots of stuff. Okay. We are actually full of trees now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just disband this one. Keep an eye on the sick people. If people start getting really sick, then we can crank the overdrive up. But for right now, I'm going to leave it just to play it safe. I feel like we're getting into the later part of the game, and I don't want to... I just have a feeling things are going to get very bad very soon. So while we're in good shape, we'll keep the wood coming in. We can build. How are we looking here? I think resources are fine. We can build another infirmary if we need to. We can get to the point where we start building houses. That would be a nice upgrade. Food is just not working fast enough. Maybe we have to go back to the soup. Because we make 5 rations instead of the 4. We make it a lot faster. I think maybe that's what we're doing. That's what's going on. We can call the foreman in here. Let's try to get him to at least get caught up. Call the foreman in, and we can have him work extra hours. Make him work 24-hour shift. As long as we get, caught up, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so these guys are back here. We need to send them back out. And we're going to go over here to the ice crevasse. You. Head on over there. Alright, how long do we have here? We're nearly at our tech tree thing. We've gotten only 10 people sick now. The scary robot is going over to the work of wood, which we are full of now. We can always build another... It just takes wood, I think, just for these things, right? These resource depots takes 20 steel also. Oh, we're full on that too. So let's make a depot. Let's stash one in over here by the wood, I guess. Where's my other ones at? There's one. We'll stick one there. Looks like 2 of them there. Doesn't really matter where they are. We'll make a wood one and we'll make a steel one. We're actually nearly full on our coal also, which is going up. Alright. Next up is going to be Moonshine, Houses of Pleasure, or Dueling Law. Hope falls slightly. Discontent goes down. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Oh yeah, here we go. Just put a little liquor in your soup, and you'll be great. Sign it. Glass a day, keep the worries away. Yeah, we are super happy here. Everyone loves this place. Where's those? Here they are. Keep an eye on those. We have 9 freezing people. Okay, let's go ahead and crank it up. 35 freezing people. Yeah, 60. Whoa. Why is it so high? Please go down. There's some people over here. I don't want to waste a whole steam hub on that place, but I think I'm gonna. Right over here. Put a couple houses around there if we need to. Alright, so this is going to be steel. And this was going to be wood. Okay. And that steam hub will keep them somewhat warm. 86 people. Where is everybody working? These guys are probably freezing. These guys shouldn't be as bad now. It should be nice and... Oh, it's warm over here. Comfortable. Okay. We can turn up the... What is this? This is the propaganda center. We turn that one up and that one up. Sawmill is run by the mech, so that's fine. Very cold in the guard tower. Everywhere else is fine, though. So it should go back down. Maybe it takes them a minute to get warm. Did I open the public house? Where is it? Right here. Heat is on. It's too cold. That's the problem. And it is out of range of everything, right? Yeah, it's freezing here. Let's put that in a poor place. Steam hub right here, but I don't need to keep these hunters' huts warm. What can I do to make that place warmer? Or do I just need to move it? Let's just move it. What was that? That was in people? Oops. Only one can be built. Okay, so yeah, we're going to remove this one. And we're going to move it somewhere that has heat. What just happened? Oh, we're out of food again. Okay, back to soup. And they're at work here in just a second. We're eating raw food right now. I guess that must have been it. I mean, that 1 extra food per meal. I mean, it's kind of a big deal. Okay, public house is going to go where we have heat, which is going to be right in here if we can. No? Needs to be in range of this thing. Let's see here. Is that going to be warm? Yeah, that's still lighting up. So yeah, it'll be... Here's good. I think. Oh, I say that. I don't know where to put this thing. I want to get in the steam core, but I also want to get it here. But this is where it was before, right? Oh no, that should be good. Where was it before? It was back. That's in range of the heat. Right. That way. Did I have it over here or over here? I don't know where I had it. Hang on. Just a second game. I gotta figure out where to put this thing where it's warm. So, what is this? Some bunkhouse. It doesn't say what it does with the house. I'm gonna. Did I have it back here? I can tell where I had it. I had it right there. Okay, put it right there. Okay. So this has been researched now. Prepare the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they're double and triple checked their calculations. They see the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperatures to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hot houses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so we will have to heat. We can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Oh, lots of things have just happened. Okay. So, okay. Public house, number 1. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. Total of 2,200 food rations. Okay. How long do we have for this? 5 days. So we need to get more hunting huts built. I realized I never did a hothouse, but I don't regret that. I think that's fine because we have the improved tech for these things, and they work. I mean, they work well, especially with the improved tech that we have with them. So I'm quite happy with just having hunters' huts. Research power generator upgrade 3. This one. Okay, we'll go up there. Rescue some survivors. Recall all scouts and outpost teams in 5 days. The biggest problem is going to be just having that food. Can we make that much food here? We may need another cookhouse. We need one of those anyways. Oh, look, they're doing all right. Now with this, now we're going to soup. We're doing fine. These will all get manned. What are you whining about? Oh. Storage, right. Storage is near capacity. So I'm going to have to build a resource place for food. Probably a few of them. Where's those other ones I had? Over this way. I don't want to put them in the heat. Let's put them where it's not heated. Over this way. I'm not sure how many we're going to need. Alright, how's our generator looking? That's fine, it's fine. Alright, speeding along here. 17 people are sick, gravely sick, because it's so cold. It'll warm up here a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Everyone's getting frostbite. Workers. Hunters. Get a lot of you in here now. That's the public house, which I want engineers in there, I guess. Because only workers can work these, so we've got to find some workers. Replace them with kids. And then all steelworks is manned by kids. Anyone else? You will be run by... Throw some kids in there. I want you to be food. You're all going to have to be food, aren't you? Yeah, they're all going to have to be food. Okay. More workers. Where can I get some workers at? Is there an easy way of moving them around? Kids in there. Sawmill, all kids. Good. Oh, we have workers. Oh, in here. Right. All of our watchtowers have lots of workers in them. Okay, we can get a few more workers if we can find them. None there. Give you engineers. Go on in here. I'm going to pause real quick while we are trying to get these filled up. Is that going to be enough people to get us food in 5 days? That much food in 5 days. That's everybody working. Okay, I think we're going to be about as good as we're going to get. Next upgrade has been done, so we got to get the Power 3 done. Public house. Public house. Turn the heat on. Oh, you're still out of range. I mean, it'll maybe when it goes back down, it'll be fine. So we'll leave it. Oh, sorry. Let's not blow up at this last minute here. All right, yeah, get to work on that. Where are my scouts going here? Are you? Oh, ice crevasse. We found the dying people of Nansen's refugees told us about. They're sheltering in an ice crevasse. On the verge, on the last leg, despite taking shelter in an ice crevasse. Many of them suffer from heavy frostbite or hypothermia. We can help them if we still act quickly and bring them to our city. Can't stand on their own, some can hardly speak. Camp Vulcan. Yeah, bring them home. We gotta rescue them. The other scouts are almost there to the Snowburrow. We have to go there, we have to go to Snowburrow and Deep Hollow, which is right here. So we gotta run over here also. Okay. Reach the Snowburrow, that was quick. Barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug in the snow. Deathly ill. To wonder they're still alive. Snowburrows are only a little less freezing than these surrounding icy wastelands. They won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. Okay, bring them in. I'm going to build another infirmary. Oops. I'm going to put it somewhere where it's warm, which is going to be, you know what? Put it over here. There's some warmth over here. There we go. Hopefully these hunters can bring a lot of food back. Where is my my meter thing? Food. Here we go. So we are gaining 500 per day. That hasn't gone up since I added those new hunter huts, though. I don't think. Oh yeah, I guess it has. They're all at 80%, 70%. Can I make them work around the clock? No. I can't send anybody there to work them either. When these people arrive, we can throw a few folks in here to help them work a little bit more efficiently. Cooling off? Yeah. Lots of bunkhouses over here. There's some workers. Put one there. Still only at 70%. Why aren't they max? Is it too cold? They don't need warmth, though. At least I don't think they do. Alright. Keep on passing time along. It's going to be very cold. People are going to start getting sick. But we have another infirmary coming in, so that should help us out. Wherever that just went. I'm spinning my map around, and I'm losing track of things. And everything kind of looks the same from above. Here it is. We need engineers working with us. We don't have engineers. They're all working on everything else. You know what? We only need one of each of these. There we go. Somebody became gravely ill. Hungry mother, Sarah One has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations. One for me, one for my sick child. Please. Alright, we'll give you only you. I'm not happy about it. But only you. Storm's coming is hurting our feelings here. So, big guard tower, where are you? And shut down. Is it because there's only one person working there? How about you? Yeah. Do that one. And let's do... Oops. This one. Propaganda. Keep the hope up. I'm just worried it's going to be terrible in a minute, so... Pass some time. Scouts have arrived. We got some folks back now. We can disband scouts into... No. We're going back out there. You are going to go out to the Deep Hollow. And away you go. We gotta remember to recall our people. Our outpost folks too. But we got 5 days left, so we're gonna do everything we can with those 5 days. Oh, there we go. So because it warmed up, the public house is now working. Excellent. I like how it's steam, as if it's like warming up incredibly, but it goes to -70 to -60. Yeah, get some researching done. We got 1 more, or 2 more, to bring in. Food theft causes riots. Oh, man. Investigate the discrepancies between the raw food use and the outposts of the cookhouses. It turns out the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. Is that what's going on? We caught 1 thief. They say they wanted to secure their families before the storm shuts down food supply. I don't have the guards to... You know what? Get out of here. I have too many people in this town already. Food thieves aren't welcome here. What do I have available? Oh, I have people now, don't I? Because I got new folks. So we want... I have no engineers came in with that pack. And -60 seems so warm now. Okay, so the hunters' huts all need to be filled. I guess it's, yeah, it's just how cold it was hurting our efficiency. 1 less person working here. Get a kid back in there. They make good food. And we can look at this. I gotta do another thing. Another order thing. So we're still gaining 500 a day. So we're only gonna gain just about 100 a day. 120 a day. That's nowhere near what we need. How can I do anything to this to adjust that? No, these aren't gonna help me any. Oh, I couldn't do this one. Triage, fertilizer. It helps the hothouse, which we're not gonna build one of those because it's gonna be useless here anyway. Or we could throw a few of those in. I just think the amount of food you get out of a hothouse versus what you get out of a hunter seems to be... We'll take a look. Spontaneous duel will slightly reduce content. Sure. Duel away, everybody. Kill yourselves. Let's take a look at it. Oops. This gives me 30 food per day. And how much do I get from each hut? Hunter's hut. Wherever they are. They are over here. Give me 20 a day. Okay. Takes 10 workers to work this. How many workers does it take to make the hothouse? Doesn't say. They take a steam core. Maybe we'll work on that one next. Okay, more scouts have come in. Excellent. We gotta get you guys back out there, though. You're gonna go find Camp Vulcan. Oh, this place over here is all frozen. Check that out. Is my village gonna get, my fishing village gonna get ruined? I need that one. That's like the one I need most. Wood, not so much. The food I desperately need. It says gather at least that much food. Does it mean I have to have that much food on hand? That's what I'm curious about. We have homeless people. We'll come over here. We're about to get a few more, aren't we? A few more bunkhouses. Can I fit any over here where my my neighborhood? Yeah, we can fit one right in there. And one in right there. Double up on the towers. Cancel that one. Generator power has been done. Nice. Let's see. There's also the flying hunter thing that we can get. Healthcare insulation. Infirmary check. There's a lot of stuff I want to get here. Industrial hothouse. What does that do for me? Hothouse selection. Yeah, let's... Gathering post insulation. Never built a factory. Safety bypass. Stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. Oh, look at that. Do I want that? No. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do the hothouse thing, I guess. Okay. Crank up speed. People can work here now. Can be somewhat efficient now. Alright. At least a week's food for, yeah. Doom-mongering drunk. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us. What should we do with them? 12 people? We're going to banish 12 people? I'm not going to banish 12 people for being drunk. That hurt us a little bit, but we can deal with that. If you steal my food, you get out of town. You yell at some folks, that's fine. I allow yelling. This is almost ready to go, so we can make things. What is this? Are we losing coal? Oh yeah, probably so. Go down to level 3. We don't need up 4. We don't even need a level 3, I don't think. We'll see. We can probably go down to level. Yeah, drop another level down. Save some coal. We are harvesting it over... It's on this side. That's my steel. Coal is over here. Yeah, everything over here is doing just fine. There's a little bit of coal. Are you thumping? Not fast enough. Oh, there's no one working here? I took people out of there and I didn't realize it. Alright, Deep Hollow, this is our last spot to get survivors. Terrain drops suddenly here into Deep Hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. These people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash, but it seems we could rescue the wounded, as if we strap them to our sleds and bring them home quickly. Yep, bring them home. We have to. Oh, wait. My fishing village. My fishing village. What happened to it? Oh, it's gone. Okay. 800 coal per day is coming from there. Are we making enough coal? I forgot that's where a lot of it's coming from. No. So we need to get more coal. Let's build... These things are supposed to be able to make more coal than that. We can get a coal mine here in a minute. Let's pass it on. We're going down to level 2. People are going to go whiny. We're going to throw a little bit of fits. A little bit of complaining. A little bit of sickness. But we have to. We can't consume that much coal. The sawmill is done for, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And build a new one over here a little bit. I'm just going to throw it in the middle. I know I'm going to lose some resources because of it, but... Okay. Speed it on up. We're up to 800 foods, so we're getting somewhere. We're nowhere near where we need to be, though. How houses are now done. Scouts reached Camp Vulcan. We approach the camp. We can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They dismantled a couple of huts and built improvised sleds. You're going the wrong way. The scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach him in the south. What could be done? Discovered jagged rocks. Escort him, direct him. Just direct him. We got things to do before we freeze today. Can I even go here without dying? We'll see if we die by going that way. There's Camp Compass out here also. We have a new hothouse now. Takes a steam core. I'm assuming it needs to be... Does it need to be warm? You would think so. Oh, industrial hothouse. 60 crops per day. I should have made these sooner. I apologize for all the things I said about not making hothouses. I did not realize they were that good. Oh, here's the storm, I guess. Alright. We need more coal. We need a lot more coal. How can we do more coal? There's the coal mine over here. We can get a mine and start working that. We have these depositing, but they're not making enough. Let's put some workers into it. Maybe the kids aren't fast enough. We're supposed to be able to run 2 of these houses. Here, get the foreman in there. Work faster. And we're going to emergency shift you. You work that coal thumper. You're only working at 30% right now. 7 sick absences. Look, the kids are working fine. The kids aren't whining at staying at home being sick. Can I send the foreman here also? I can. Okay. So that'll help hopefully bring that around. We could always do this one also, raising discontent even more. I'm afraid to do that, though. I just want to have a nice pile of it out there. Go ahead and do the patrol. And tell people how great their life is. Alright. What do we have over here? Spirits are high. Sir, the people you ordered to stay for the emergency shift have returned to work without a word of complaint. We know that with the storm coming, we need to put in extra hours. Everyone has to work together to survive the deathly cold. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Discontent is at 0 right now. You do it too, then. Just ban the scouts at the beacon or send them back to Frostland. Oh, right, okay. Saved everyone we could from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. Do you think we make it here in 1 day, 9 hours? We've got 3 days left. Yeah, we can do it. How do I recall this outpost team? It says 0 of 4, but they're not gone. I don't have a 4th outpost team. You get to work. Put some kids in there. Alright, so lots of coal should be getting piled up here. A little bit. We have a homeless person. I will give you a bunkhouse in here. And another one there. Okay, so for the hothouse, I'm thinking about maybe I should just wait until we get the other one. The industrial one. Right? It's almost here. Yeah, let's just wait for that. Could just go over it, obviously, but might as well. It's, by the time we get that one built, it'll soon be ready. Jagged rocks. Fractured by the shock of a underground explosion. It appears to have there may have been an underground base here. Ruins of the underground base reek of sulfur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Namson. Seems to contain some interesting blueprints. Oh, sure. You have to go home now? Yeah, go on. Ooh, probably can't make it there. So go on home. I'm going to try something. I don't know why it's still telling me 0 of 4. Because one of my outpost teams got hit by the storm. Let's make... There's my scouts. Let's make an outpost team. And that says 0 of 5 now. I don't know how to disband them. So, yeah, just go here. And then I'll send you back home. Probably need to put a cut here. So we're going to do that. Coal's building up. Not enough food. This will be here very soon. I'm tempted to put in extra work hours on that. To get that research done. You know what? Let's just go ahead and just build the other one. I don't know. It's such a massive upgrade. Here, we'll call it a day here. And then we'll pick up next time. And we'll see if we can survive the storm. I guess the storm will be here next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.